Who was that one?
That was Gruenfelder.
Gruenfelder.
So now we should see Dylan Powell and Elliot Biba.
Yep, here they come. I'll keep an eye out on these two. I really enjoy Dylan. He's a great kid. I see him off and on throughout the day, once in a while throughout the day at Brookwood. Of course, he's in the high school and I'm at the elementary, so. But we do cross paths once in a while.
Geyer off to a 2-0 lead on mat number 3, but we've taken a short break for some blood time.
Ken, I just had someone message me that it says stream ended. I don't know what that means to you, but.
Really? I don't know what that means, except that something got shut off.
Well, Vinnie Klum will lose by Tech Fall 17-2 over Carson Kroll of Mineral Point, so that will end Vinnie Klum's season. But sectional qualifier as a freshman, I'm sure we'll see him here again in the future.
Yeah, he's done a nice job, and he can be proud of that. Oh, yeah. Stream went down, but Nathan King is back on it. He's got it restarted. He says it's all good now. So thanks, Nathan, for staying on top of that. I forget that there's these time limits once in a while.
So we're going to see Blake Hansen come out on mat number 2, and he'll face off against Brett Birchman of Fenimore. Birchman with the early takedown just 7 seconds into the first period. And now the little leg jerk looks for a facelift. Right on the edge of the mat, he's trying to pull him back on. Clayton Geyer's going to give up the escape on mat 3. He still leads by a score of 2-1 with a minute left to go in the first period.
Oh, that big takedown right there. Here on mat 2. That is Blake Hansen out there. He's got a tall order. Let's see who he's got here. It is, Brett Birchman. I thought it looked like him, but I always figure it's better to look than to just say a name. They're going to do a timeout because Birchman looks like he's got a little bit of a cut above the eyebrow.
Well, I did right before we went to break. I saw Kerry Knutson come out with a mat mop, so we can say that he did work today. If he watches this later on tape delay.
Who's that now?
With Kerry Knutson.
Oh, so, he did.
And his water boy was Wayne Keenan.
Well, I did see him out there on the mat working, so yeah. Well, we are back up and running with the YouTube and Facebook. There was a bit of a timeout there. Getting that time limit, but Nathan King here, the IT gentleman at Westby Area School District, able to get things back up and running. So we'll plan for another 4 hours. We might have to restart it one more time. I don't think we're going to be done in 4 hours. It'll be close though.
Clayton Geyer over on mat number 3 is heading into the second period. He leads by a score of 4-2. At 120 pounds over Tucker Cobb of Marshall.
We got a 4-1 score here with now 5-1 as Dylan Powell was warned for stalling, not bringing his man down to the mat soon enough. So Biba has a 4-point advantage now.
My friend Ashley said Facebook Live works, YouTube does not.
All right. Nathan is taking a look at that. So YouTube not working?
That's correct. That's what she said.
I just sent him a text, so we'll hope that's back up and going. Facebook is going, and I know the Twitch is up and running.
Well, Blake Hansen had some near fall against him to end the first period. So Birchman's going to lead going into the second on their feet by a score of 8-0.
Well, Birchman, another one of those highly ranked wrestlers in the state. His situation is he always has to run into Sullivan of Mineral Point. That makes it rather difficult.
Geyer still leading on mat 3, but through some twists and turns, he's only leading by 1. 6-5 the score, 44 seconds to go, second period. As he wrestles from the top.
Nathan just mentioned too, Shelley, so if whoever's texting you,
Yep.
They may have to refresh the page that they're on. So in case they're not on like Nathan's YouTube channel, they might have to refresh. So if you want to let them know. Down to a minute to go here. It's 11-3. Biba out in front of Dylan Powell.
Tucker Cobb of Marshall with the reversal with about 12 seconds left to go in the second period took the lead 7-6 as we see Clayton Geyer's choice to start the third period in the down position. So he'll work from the down position, trailing by 1. 2 minutes left to go. And Birchman will win. Nope. He'll get 2 near fall and give up the escape. 14-1 with 15 seconds to go in his match in the second period.
They said they're trying. They have been refreshing and will keep trying, but they haven't gotten it to work yet.
Okay.
And that's what my other friend texted me.
And with the takedown by Birchman, that will end Blake Hansen's season here today. 16-1 your score as Brett Birchman of Fenimore moves on to the third place match.
Well, thanks to Nathan. He is tuning in and listening to this. So he said, he just texted and said, I'll see what I can do. He is able to stream at home just fine. So I guess it depends. I think it really does come down to which one they might be on.
Okay, and which one is he watching on?
He didn't say.
Okay.
I'm assuming on his YouTube channel.
Okay, because that's where my friend Ashley is trying to watch as well.
Okay.
Well, mat 2, we've got a 132-pound matchup with, let's see, Navsger of Mineral Point and Nick Stitzer of Riverdale?
Riverdale, yep. Navsker.
There's those river towns.
Well, Dylan Powell is going to lose out on that match, so Biba will move on. Biba will face Reed Sawyer of New Lisbon for the right to go to state. We are at 120 pounds with Kroll picking up a win, and now we have Clayton Geyer still wrestling. That's a 10-8 score against, let's see, Tucker Cobb from Marshall.
And Geyer is now trailing by a score of 10-8.
All right.
Gavin Templin on mat 1 is trailing Sean Duffy of Riverdale by a score of 2-0, 30 seconds to go in the first period. Geyer almost had the takedown on mat 3, but Cobb able to hip over and then go right into a reverse half, catch that far elbow, and he'll get the fall. 10 seconds left to go in the third period. So that will end Clayton Geyer's season. Tucker Cobb will go on to wrestle for third at 120 pounds.
Okay. We just got another text here from Nathan. He said, WIAA Sectional Wrestling at Westby, YouTube.com. That's where we want to go. I'm not sure what's the best direction as far as getting that out to folks, though, if they're watching only on the YouTube channel.
What was it again?
It is WIAA Sectional Wrestling at Westby. So, folks, if you can, I think Nathan is setting something up to let people know on the website, on the Westby Area School District website. So if you can, if anybody gets any text from people, you can let them know that particular saying. Oh, you got something here, Carl.
Yeah, Stitzer has Navsger in a cradle and almost stacked up right on his shoulders. Scotty just about got kicked in the head, the official. We have Seth Greeno and Trevor Paulson of Aquinas, Greeno of DeSoto wrestling on mat 3. That match is still scoreless with Paulson in on a front headlock on Seth Greeno. Stitzer will get 3 near fall. 4-2 to score, but Navsger looking to come out the back door. He's going to go right into almost a near side cradle, but he'll keep the crossface, and he'll look for a little leg jerk facelift. So with the reversal, he'll tie it up 4-4 as he works for some near fall. Greeno-Paulson match still scoreless. Greeno working the defense to a double leg by Paulson. So they'll end the first period scoreless. And with a flip of the coin, Greeno will defer to Paulson. Paulson will go down.
Ken, is that a .com or .org or?
.com.
At Westby.com?
Yeah, here I'm going to send this. I'm going to send this to you, what he sent me.
Okay.
And then you can send that out to some.
Perfect.
Paulson with the first points of the match on mat number 3. He'll get the escape. They'll work together on their feet. He's working a Russian tie along the right side of Greeno.
Westby-norse.org says Nathan.
And with the reversal on mat 2, Stitzer has tied it up 6-6, but Navsger pulls his head out the back door. And he'll pull ahead 8-6 with 20 seconds to go in the match.
My goodness.
They'll go out of bounds. So in a win or go home scenario, Stitzer's trailing by 2. That's been a good match on mat 2. And so is the Greeno-Paulson match. Paulson trying to turn the corner and get 2. He comes around, he gets control of the hips. 3-0 the score over Seth Greeno with 12 seconds to go in the third period. I didn't see what Mineral Point must have won that match.
They did.
Navsger.
Yeah. Navsger.
Yep. So Preston Burroker should be coming up here on one of these matches. This is going to be up to 145 pounds on mat number 2. That's going to be Pecatonica Argyle's Kristen Orloff and Fenimore's Caden Hahn on mat 2. Mat number 1, that's Riverdale's. Oh, that's Iowa Grant. That's Gavin Templin and Riverdale's Sean Duffy. 126 pounds. Duffy is leading that match by a score of 4-1 as they start the third period. He's going to give Templin the escape to start the third period neutral. Greeno in trouble. He's on his back right now on mat number 3. He's trailing 5-1. 44 seconds to go, third period.
Ashley said, thanks, that works. Just got it. Had to go to his page. Thanks again for doing this, you guys, and Nathan.
Well, if you can pass the word to folks, because I'm not able to do that very well. Trying.
Only thing I can do is put it on Facebook. That's how I get it out there.
That's the best way to do it.
Yeah. So Greeno just got pinned.
Yes. So Trevor Paulson will move on to the third place match. Templin still trailing by 2 with just over a minute to go in the third period. £138, we're going to see Fenimore's Tristan Stelt and Preston Burroker of Viroqua wrestling to go on to third place. Stelt will get the takedown and lock up a near side cradle, put Burroker right over in near fall criteria and the pin. 29-second pin time for Stelt at 138. So he'll move on and face the winner of the Dominic Hansen and Ryan Sturgill of Waterloo, the other half of the 138-pound bracket. Templin will fall to Duffy of Riverdale by a score of 6-2 at 126 pounds.
I'm glad you're able to keep up on this because I'm trying to text people stuff and.
Well, you're doing a whole bunch of stuff right now, I know. Austin Winker of Viroqua will be wrestling Drew Hendrickson, no relation to the Westby coach and former Viroqua alum. I don't believe, anyway. 160-pound wrestleback match. Winker with an early takedown, looks to lock up the cradle, and does. Goes right into near fall criteria. He's trying to lock the leg down of Hendrickson. Lynn Eisenseed down looking for the pin. And he'll get it. So Winker moves on to face the winner of Jimmy Tibbetts of Mineral Point and Abe Clements of Kickapoo Lafarge.
I think Wyatt Anand actually drops back on that one and will face Clements.
Does he?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, he does. He lost to Hargrove.
Who is Austin Russell?
He'll wrestle the winner of the
Anand Clements
Anand
match?
Clements
Okay.
match. So we have Dominic Hansen on mat number 1. He's wrestling Ryan Sturgill of Waterloo. Go on a 145-pound matchup on mat number 2 with Pecatonica Argyle's Kristen Orloff and Caden Hahn of Fenimore. And 170 down there is mat number 3, David Farjan of Ithaca Weston, and he is wrestling Wolf from Lancaster.
Yeah, Wolf was the replacement wrestler, we'll say, at 170, where he was able to come in as a third place finisher. Unfortunately, one of the Riverdale wrestlers that hurt his shoulder, well, I don't know if for his shoulder or what, but he got hurt and was not able to make it and compete, so they bumped everybody up. Blaschke up to the number 1 spot, and Wolf here, I think it's Logan if I remember right, in the number 2.
Dominic Hansen's match as they start the second period. Hansen working from the down position, but potentially dangerous. That match, match score is 0-0 as they start the second period. A 45-pound match on mat number 2. Hahn leads Orloff of Pecatonica Argyle by a score of 2-1. And Farjan of Ithaca Weston is leading Wolf of Lancaster by a score of 2-0 as we see just 6 seconds to go in period number 1. Farjan will elect to start the second period in the down position on mat number 3.
Hansen, a 1-0 score here at 138 pounds with Sturgill from Waterloo. Hansen with the lead.
Farjan will get the escape and the takedown. He'll pull ahead 5-0 just 30 seconds into the second period. Hansen will capitalize on a faulty throw by Sturgill. 4-2 the score as there's just 10 seconds to go in the second period. Hansen trying to keep control.
Erloff has a near side cradle on Hahn. Hahn is able to break the hold though. And now Hahn gets up after breaking that hand control and picks up the point and a 4-3 lead.
Wow, that's 30 seconds to go in that match. You like to see close matches like that.
Yeah.
They're going to get him for stalling too.
Wow.
Well, the Pecatonica Argyle coaches were not happy about that call from Scotty. But you can't make everybody happy all the time.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, well, they just want to make sure everybody keeps a cool head.
Ooh, good job. Told him to go sit down. Wow, I missed what happened on the third mat because I was watching over here.
Yeah, it was Fargen. We have to almost go into track wrestling.
Yeah,
to get
I
that
will
one.
in a minute.
Okay.
Yes, I believe Fargen won.
Dominic Hansen here, 6-0 lead now.
Vatlin will be up on mat 2, 145-pound match against, this is Ethan Klinkner of Cashton. Neighboring 145-pounders. Jumped all the way up to 182 for mat number 3. And that's going to be mineral points. As soon as I find them on here. Alan James, and he'll wrestle Bryce Galley of Lancaster. Galley with the early takedown. Just 10 seconds into the first period. It's like Hansen's match is finally shaping up to.
Just about done.
Seems like they've been going at it for a half hour.
I know. Pretty crazy.
Hansen will take that match by a score of 6-0.
Must be at 138.
Lancaster's Bryce Galley will come ahead with the first period pin over Alan James of Mineral Point.
Valen picks up the early takedown. Klinkner trying to come out from underneath here, but he's caught in the front headlock. Now he'll get the one. So at 182, Mineral Point was defeated, right?
Yes.
How can we be that far up already?
I know.
Holy cow.
Peyton Havlick is up from Brookwood on mat number 3, and he'll be wrestling Grant Chadwick of Marshall. 195. Havlick with the takedown. Who did we have on mat 1?
This is at 152. We're looking at Bakken from Mineral Point and Moan from Iowa Grant.
Brookwood's Peyton Havlick just got another takedown. He almost was in near fall criteria, but he's going to pull up 4-1 as we see a minute lapse in first period of action. Vatlin still leading by a score of 3-1. as he works from the down position, now on his feet.
Moan will look to trip Bakken back down to the mat, maintaining control, and a 2-0 lead.
Chadwick able to catch Havlick. He was trying to do a switch and went right to his back, and Chadwick's going to come away with the pin. 1:30 your pin time for Grant Chadwick of Marshall. $195. Who do we have there? That's the other.
That would be Scallon of Ithaca Weston,
Yep,
and Spoke. Not that I'm caught up with anything else, but I was able to catch that.
Well, 145 here. It's a 5-2 lead for Garrett Vatlin over Klinkner, and there's 20 seconds remaining in period number 2. It's been a pretty well contested match here. These two wrestlers. There's a quick move. Boy, Vatlin trying to come up with that. Both of them are pretty quick. Klinkner trying to capitalize. Nope, time is going to run out. 7-2 your score, Vatlin. Meanwhile, Bakken trailing 2-0 here. Now down 3-0. Klinkner just broke away for an escape. It's 7-3 Vatlin. Consolation side of things, the winners will tackle each other for the right to go to the state tournament, and the championship matches coming up here as well. We'll be back on 2 mats right here in front of us.
Jed Scallon from Ithaca Weston just came away with the first period fall over Ian Spoke of, is that Watertown?
I believe so. Yes. No, not Watertown, Waterloo.
Waterloo. So that'll bring up 220-pound Mineral Point wrestler Mac Busser, and he will face off against Kemninzer from Iowa Grant Highland.
Trying to catch Vatlin in a cradle, but now Klinkner's put himself in a tough spot.
Oh, that he has.
Vatlin sinking in that half Nelson even deeper now. That'll be your final. 13-5 is your score. Vatlin moving on. He will face Hahn of Fenimore for the right to go to state.
So this should be the other 52. So this will be O'Neill. And I'm not even going to try that Fenimore name. You do. You do it so well. I like the way you say it.
So why don't you say it again?
Zanjuik.
But O'Neal with the quick takedown 8 seconds into the first period.
(7-1) score with 30 seconds to go on mat number 1 here. Upper left with Bakken and Moan. That match has been going on for a while.
Yeah. Kem Zittner of Iowa Grant Highland taking the lead with a takedown over Busser of Mineral Point on mat 3. He kept crossface. He was trying for a butcher. He's going to switch over, try and do a near side cradle. He's got out in front of Busser. Busser getting up to his feet. And he'll get the escape. 2-1 now the score as we see time expire in the first period.
O'Neal has picked up a takedown, 2-0. Shelley?
I was just going to say, I saw Riley Cade here. He's another official that's up and coming.
Yes.
And then I see Brad Rosh is here as well.
Oh, good. Yeah,
Brad was getting ready to work some crowd control over there.
Yeah, he sure was. Thank goodness he was there.
Well, we will see. We'll see those guys down at the state tournament reffing before too long. They're a good bunch. 2 young officials that really know what they're doing.
O'Neal really going after the cross faces. So O'Neal going into the second period leads by a score of 4-2. As it's deferred to him, he'll choose down to start the second period.
Well, my eyes deceived me apparently on our mat number 1 with Bakken and Moan. It's in the third period. Now there's 33 seconds remaining. Must have been a 1:33 and I didn't see it or something. I don't know.
Moan leading by a score of 9-1.
Zandrick is warned for stalling, not bringing O'Neal back down to the mat in opportune time, I guess. Well, Moan will pick up the victory over here with Bakken. So he will move on. At 152 pounds, he'll wrestle the winner of this matchup on mat 2 with O'Neal and Zandwich.
We'll have Annan and Clements on mat 1. Abe Clements of Kickapoo Lafarge and Wyatt Annan of Fenimore.
I think they just came out right on mat 1.
£220 match on mat 3. Busser and Chemnitzer tied up starting the third period, 2-2, as Busser works from the down position. Clements in a predicament over on mat 1. On and in near fall. Got a leg jerk, facelift, and now he's going to come over. He'll get awarded his 3 near fall, and after the takedown, it'll be 5-0 as Clemens works from the down position. They go out of bounds on that too. O'Neill still leading by a score of 6-1. Both wrestlers in the neutral position.
Shelly, you got a big toss over there.
Yeah, it sure was a big toss. Got some excited fans over here.
Chemnitzer pulls ahead 6-3. 10 seconds to go. So he has punched his ticket onto the third place match. And Mac Busser from Mineral Point will be headed home.
So Ken Mitzer lost that one or won that one? Won that one. Thank you.
.50 seconds to go in the O'Neill and Dajwich Manwich sandwich match.
Manwich sandwich, huh?
And as he gets the takedown, O'Neill pulls ahead 8-1, 35 seconds to go. Period number 3. On and leading Clemens by a score of 5-0 on mat 1. And now they're pulling the tape. They're going to get rid of mat number 3.
Over on mat number 1, it's 5-0 to score. 25 seconds remaining in that second period of action.
O'Neill, your victor of Cashton, going on to face Mullen in the 152-pound third place match.
Ken, is there somewhere you'd like my camera located now?
No. No, we'll, I think what we'll do is, since we are going to be looking at, I suppose I could go to the...
So mat number 2, that was Cameron Wolf of Fenimore with the big takedown over Tate Hirsch of Pecatonica Argyle. 182-pound wrestleback. Clemens and Anand match. That's another one of those that are just going on forever. Clemens still trailing by a score of 7-2, but he is on the board now. And Wolf of Fenimore with an earside cradle over Hirsch, and that'll send Wolf on to the third place match to face Bryce Galley of Lancaster. So we still have another 170-pound match to wrestle. And that'll be Blaine Primer and Nathan Blasky of Fenimore.
Looks like we're doing
We're jumping up to 220.
220?
Yep, this will be Nathan Woodhouse and Henry Brigham of Cashton on mat 2. Area wrestlers looking to punch their ticket to the Cole Center next week. What a match by Clements, that 160-pound freshman. Coming in with just a 500 record, but a tough wrestler. Wrestling, he's had a really good season. 160 pounds as a freshman, that's tough. I was there. I offered my whole freshman year.
Oh boy, it's not easy.
I was a boy among men.
Well, there you have it. Anand will move on.
Blasky, 170 from Fenimore, came into today at 28 and 18, 26 and 18. We'll see if I can, 28 and 16.
On that previous match, I'm sorry, I got to check on something. Did Wolf and Farjan? Did Farjan win that? Did we say Farjan won it?
Farjan did win.
He did win. Okay.
I don't think we confirmed that with track wrestling, but I think Shelley's on it.
I'm going to take a peek at that currently and see what I can figure
Woodhouse
out.
with a nice high crotch right into a double into near fall criteria over Henry Brigham of Cashton. And the pin, minute 30 pin time at 220 pounds for Nathan Woodhouse as he will face off Jackson Chemnitzer of Iowa Grant Highland.
And I can verify that Farjan won with a fall in 3:48.
Thank you.
So let's see, we've got two 285-pounders to wrestle off. Jamie Floam Presley and Caleb Marchwick of Ithaca Weston. Austin Culpet of Cashton and Isaac Bibba of Iowa Grant Highland. And wrestling right now on mat number 1 is Blaine Primer and Nathan Blasky of Fenimore.
Well, that's a good move. They're going to, instead of waiting.
Yeah.
I know there's something to do with the track wrestling, and however that's, I don't know the ins and outs of track wrestling, but
It's over my head.
Mine as well.
I'm glad that they're moving the match so we can keep things rolling here. Two nothing score here with Primer taking on Blasky.
Primer had to drink another half gallon of tea to make 170 today.
My goodness.
Who are his parents? Is that
Bryce and
yeah, okay. It's hard to believe Bryce has one that old.
Well, here's our matchup, Carl, with Culpet of Cashton.
Brittany Miller is his mom. I had to think about that for a second. She was a Padretti. Oh, they're going to watch some ribs on that one.
Yeah.
Really wasn't a slam, though. I just kind of came down hard.
Yep.
But, yep, give him the takedown. There you go.
Well, I'll tell you what, that's tough when you get a big guy up in the air. You know, you're supposed to bring him down under control. He did a pretty good job with it. It was just It's a lot of weight moving.
I'd like to see anybody control over 200 pounds coming down to a mat.
Well, right. I'm impressed they can pick them up.
Yeah.
Bibba with the near side cradle locked up. Culpet doing a good job getting back up to a tripod base and now up to his feet.
Well, he'll get a fresh start here. This 285-pound weight class has got some very solid wrestlers in there. I tell you, they are.
It's like that old commercial, Where's the Beef? Well,
yes.
It's on mat 2 right now.
Yeah. Primer able to roll through. Not giving up any back points there.
Ceremonial dance of the heavyweights. Head throw attempt by Biba. Culpet, nice drive right through to his back into near fall criteria. Looking for the pin, trailing 5-1, and he'll get the pin. He'll punch his ticket to the third place match. As Biba's senior season will come to an end here at sectionals at Westby. He'll go away with a senior record of 31-12, which is respectable. But Culpet, a junior from Cashton, 34-12, 35-12.
Now, did Marchwick, did he already wrestle?
Nope.
So he's going to come out here now.
Well, he's scheduled for mat 1.
Oh,
so
I
we'll
see.
see if they move it.
Okay.
Permer still wrestling tough into the third period, only trailing by 4.
At 182 pounds, Wolf is in the third place match.
182?
Yeah.
Yes.
See, I was busy with more stuff going on, so 195 we got, 220 I got, and we're waiting on 285. All right, well, that's good. We're somewhat caught up, I guess.
For the moment.
For the moment.
Till the
anyways.
next flurry.
Yeah.
Blasky was able to fight off the double leg attempt by Primer and capitalize, turn the corner, and he'll extend his lead. They must have given the points to the wrong guy. Should be 6-0 right now instead of 4-2.
Okay.
Blaine a little credit for wrestling up almost 20 pounds from his walking weight.
That's pretty awesome, really, when you stop and think about that, to do that.
Well, it looks like Riley's working the computer over there at that mat.
We'll see time expire. Score should be 11-0, I believe. And head coach just went over there. And I think he.
Well, it becomes a major decision for him, and you know, there's team records and stuff, so you want to get it right.
So he'll move on and face David Fargen of Ithaca West in the third place match. And now our final match of the wrestleback round. This would be Caleb Marchwick of Ithaca West and Floam Presley of Cambridge. I don't know if they'll take a short break after this or not.
Yeah,
I mean, they're all ready to go here.
I'm thinking they're ready.
Marchwick kind of bowled his way over for a takedown, and he's got Sloan Presley on his back. He's looking for near fall and possibly a pin just 30 seconds into the first period. And he'll get the pin. 48-second pin time for Caleb Marchwick of Ithaca Weston.
Well, that means our stage is set when it comes to the rest of our matches coming up here with Marchwick. Our final shot here, we'll say. Championship and third place matches coming up here in just a few moments. We want to say thanks to all those sponsors. We want to thank you for joining us. And I am going to do a quick little sign off just for the sake of the rebroadcast. Thanks for joining us here on this Consolation side. For Shelley Keenan, Carl Zuby, I'm Ken Manning. We'll see you right back here real soon on the mats. Championship matches and third place. It's the ticket to state for those third place finishers and more. We'll return in a moment.
So I think I get a better picture the half and half and not put the cameras on the clock. The other part of that is when we have to zoom in. So now we see anybody that's in the camera line behind, they're pretty clear. I don't want to show somebody that maybe doesn't want to be on. So, what's that? I'm just going to use these because you can't see where you're at, and that's not fair to you. So we'll just shut it off. But don't take it down because if something happens, we got to back up. Yeah. Linda, did you hear what Roger was saying? Were they going to go? They're going to start right away. Okay. Yeah, I didn't. I couldn't hear. It's too muffled. With, well, there is something to be said about the voice carrying. That's for sure. How you been doing? Are you, you're not back in school, yeah? You are? Oh. Sure, yeah.
We don't have a sick leave school.
Oh, really? I'm surprised. Well, So, is she staying for the year? Oh boy. When is, right. Oh yeah, no kidding. Yeah, thanks, Drew. Oh, that's, yeah. Well, that's too bad.
And now that, now that I'm a little better, I can start to
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that just is selected. It is selected.
I hope they're not hitting me on that. Yeah. I forgot. How old are you? Right. Oh, no kidding. Yeah. It's such a traumatic thing, yeah. That's heartbreaking. I know what I went through when I got hit in front of the vehicle I never saw it coming. That was last year, New Year's Eve. And I mean, the chiropractor took the X-ray, and I had stuff, whatever it was, the wrestling and everything. I had some stuff going on, say like it was this way, but because of that accident, I had stuff this way. You know, I mean, it was weird. So it's like, I look at it, you know, it's just like, oh my God. It makes you nervous. You know, you just think, well, how much can your body, hold up, I was in Westby. I pulled over to the bowling alley and bowling alley parking lot to talk to him because I would not have been able to drive and talk to him. It was just
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Westby. Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions, LLC, as we get ourselves ready for sectional championship wrestling. And I tell you what, we are in store for some wonderful matches here and a lot of things on the line here. Joining me once again is Shelly Keenan and Carl Zuby. And, well, Shelly, Carl, here we go. We're ready to get this tournament action. It's potentially the final round. We could have some wrestlebacks later on. We'll have to wait and see how it all plays out. Who do we have up here, Carl?
Well, our championship match is on mat 2. That is Aquinas' Jake Fitzpatrick and Fenimore's Amron Nutter.
That is on our left-hand side. The third place match on the right.
Third place match is Rowan Carey of Mineral Point and Aiden Gruenfelder of Pecatonica Argyle.
So we'll take a look here with this match. This matchup in the championship with Fitzpatrick and Nutter, this is a rematch of this past Tuesday night in the team sectional championship for the right to go to Team State. That was a terrific match. Nutter could not get through the defense of Fitzpatrick, and Fitzpatrick capitalized on some really tremendous shots on Nutter to win. I'm not sure if it was 6-2 or what it was, but it was a real good match nonetheless. Well, we'll see this one all over again. That third place match. Carl, if you keep track of that one, and I'll take this first one.
Sure.
And
right now, Carey is in the lead. He had the takedown. He's in near fall criteria. He's got a butcher locked up over Gruenfelder of Pecatonica Argyle. So he'll, right now, he's got at least 5-0. And now he switches over. He's got a headlock. 3 seconds to go. Gruenfelder will back out the back door. Carey will pick up the 3 near fall. 5-0 will be the score heading into the second period.
And there's no score here in period number 2 with, it looks like Nutter, I think he had his choice. He's going to be in the down position with an opportunity to score first.
All these guys changing singlets on us.
Yep, they're back to their championship singlets, both Aquinas and Fenimore. Fenimore in their black with the gold emblem on their back, and Aquinas with the, I guess we would call it gold singlet. No score here with Fitzpatrick trying to come in and maybe look for a bit of a tilt. Nutter stands up and Fitzpatrick goes right into a single leg. Nutter about 6 foot. And there's what we call the old treetop. You put that foot back up on your shoulder and then the trip, and out of bounds they go. They'll get a fresh start.
Rowan Carey got a reversal just 20 seconds into the second period. So he'll ride from the top position and now has Gruenfelder in near fall. So 7-0 score. No near fall awarded just yet. He's still looking for the 5 count.
Nutter will pick up the escape here in that around a minute, we'll say, left in this second period of action. We're now down to about 45 seconds as they jockey for position.
Well, after the scramble on the third place match, Carey is leading by a score of 10-0. They must have, Fitzpatrick didn't like that call.
Oh, he wanted that takedown right there.
So did the rest of his coaching staff.
Right.
Yeah, Scotty was right there saying nope.
Here's the attack. A nice single leg attack, trying to go through the middle of the legs. What?
Time ran out.
Yeah. Staying at 1-0. Fitzpatrick wastes no time in going the down position.
Both of these matches are just starting the third period. Carey leading by a score of 12-0 over Gruenfelder. So we'll be watching for a tech fall there possibly as he goes to start the third period in the down position. Carey does.
Take a look here again with this matchup. Fitzpatrick trying to sit out. Now he'll stand up, looking to turn back to the inside, and he will pick up the escape as Nutter basically pushes him away, and they're on their feet. 1-1 score, 1:20 to go in the match. We could be seeing overtime. Hard to think that somebody's not going to get a takedown here, but you never know.
Well, that'll be your match. Third place will be Rowan Carey of Mineral Point by Tech Fall.
Carey moving on. He's in the state tournament. Well, we can focus in on our matchup here with Nutter of Fenimore and Fitzpatrick of Aquinas. Here comes a nice attack here, trying to get a little sweep is Fitzpatrick. Nutter dives back in, looking like a high crotch, now drops down even lower to a single leg, and they're going to do some squirming right there on the edge of the mat. Very close to the takedown is Nutter. He's up over the top, but locking onto that leg. Fitzpatrick looking for a stalemate situation.
Ooh, slipping out the back.
Oh, look at this.
Wow.
Very close.
Wow.
No points yet.
Well, it never ceases to amaze me the misinformation that the general crowd has about what a takedown is.
Yeah. They're doing it with their heart, not the rules, right?
Yes. Overtime.
Well, here we go.
So if Nutter wins, Carey can wrestle Fitzpatrick off for true second.
Okay.
So we'll see how this shakes out.
50 seconds to go. It's a sudden victory situation here between two quality wrestlers. They both were ranked number one. Fitzpatrick at 106, and Nutter was at 113, ranked number one. Here's a nice double leg attack. Out of bounds, though. They'll come back. 31 seconds to go. Both wrestlers are going to lock up here. Nutter is an accomplished Greco wrestler, so you don't want to go up on him too much. There's a nice sweeping single. Here comes Fitzpatrick with the takedown. A nice sweeping single. He got the high single leg and was able to collapse the hip of Nutter. And there's your champion at 106 pounds. It's Jake Fitzpatrick of Aquinas as he runs his record to 31-1.
Wow. So no wrestleback for second at 106. So it'll be Fitzpatrick, Nutter, Carey, your 1, 2, 3.
Wow, my goodness, that was quite the match. Well, we're going to take a look here now at 113 pounds. No wrestleback, as they say. Here we go with 113 pounds. We are going to have Ian Krapp of Fenimore. That is on the mat number 2 on the left side. And he is taking on Cade Rule of Mineral Point, 24-4 freshman. Ian Krapp comes in with a 23-3 record. For third place, it's going to be Reed Sawyer of New Lisbon. He is taking on Elliot Biba of Iowa Grant Highland. I will take a look at that one, and Carl will turn the mic over to you with the championship match.
All right. Ian Krapp trying to fight off the shot attempt of Rule. Krapp in on a front head as Rule still tries to finish his takedown out. They'll come up and out of bounds. So they'll restart back to the center. You know, and it goes back to that whole practice partner scenario where you got 6 and 13.
Yeah.
Just tough practice partners. And that whole, iron sharpens iron kind of a thing.
Exactly. Yep. Well, you get, there'll be pairs and triplets and whatever you want to call it here, different times. And, that's the strength of like the Ithaca Weston squad. They have a number of guys in those upper weights. They battle each other. That makes them so much tougher.
Well, it sure makes groups of threes and wrestling practice interesting.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. It can be brutal. Highland, Iowa Grant Highland is that way. Obviously Mineral Point, Fenimore.
We're going to get a little discussion.
Yeah.
We're going to give him the takedown.
All right.
So Krapp with the early lead, 24 seconds to go. And now Rule is going to get the reversal, work along that left side, come over, try and chop an arm into a head lever. 2-2 to score. 10 seconds to go, first period. Krapp up, trying to reach back. Rule drops down to the ankle, and time expires. 2-2 to score.
Well, I meant to say thanks to some of those sponsors when we got things started with this 106-pound, and I failed to do that, so we'll just say thanks to Advanced Pump and Well, Larry and Shelley Ferguson out of Richland Center, Bobby Johns in Cashton. We appreciate Sue Brigham, along with Campbell's Mobile and Solar Meats in Soldiers Grove. That's Crystal at Campbell's Mobile and Rich at Solar Meats. They just continue to do a terrific job, those two businesses. We appreciate their help. And how about Capital Wealth Advisory, looking to help you with your goals? It's Mick Cosgrove and his terrific crew of professionals.
Rule almost getting a reversal. Krapp able to bring him back around, but now Rule up facing in front head. He'll get the escape. He'll pull ahead. 3-2 to score. Minute 20 remaining. Looks like you're still scoreless on the third place match.
Yeah, it's been a little bit of a tussle. Well, I think we just got a point now, and that point is going to go to Biba of Iowa Grant Highland. Uh-oh. Locked hands over here with you.
Yeah, but Rule had already gotten another takedown, so he's leading 5-3 as we dropped under a minute to go in the second period.
Speaking of dropping, Biba drops down to get an ankle pick, but not able to score any points just yet.
Biba was the one who lost that semifinal match by defensive pin.
Right.
You don't see that very often.
No.
That's probably a good thing because that really angers people.
Yeah, like once about every couple of years, you'll see it in a big match somewhere, and you're just in shock. Everybody, including the wrestler. Nice little move there by Reed Sawyer trying to get out from behind. And time is going to run out. The score stays 1-0.
They just warned Rule for stalling.
I want to say thanks to Cashton Farm Supply bringing to you today's wrestling action along with the Cashton School District. We appreciate their great support as we were able to stream. They set things up and had the stream going for Shelley and Dwight last week. That was a terrific effort by them. And the Cashton Wrestling Club. Well, they got a couple wrestlers left. Wishing all the best here to Colin O'Neill and Austin Culpet. They're still alive here in the tournament, wrestling for third place. 152 and 285.
Well, we start the third period with Krapp in the down position, Rule riding control. Krapp up to his feet, and he'll get the escape. He'll bring it to within 1, 5-4 your score.
Oh, a pinning combination now over here by Biba. He has Sawyer of New Lisbon in trouble. Pretty good position right there. There's the fall. Biba picks up the pin.
So Biba will be rooting for Rule right now. Rule does, he's got Krapp locked up. He's going to get the takedown, so he'll jump up 7-4.
Well, Biba knows that he's going to state. It's just, is it going to be in third place or second place? I wonder how much of that, you know, I mean, it matters when I say this, but now that they're going to be seeding 1 through 12, I wonder how much the second and third place match, it's going to mean something, don't get me wrong, but in the past it could mean quite a bit.
How impactful is it going to be?
Right, right. That's what I'm kind of wondering.
With 30 seconds to go in the championship match. Cade Rule leading by a score of 7-4. His older sister, Kylie,
yeah.
I'll bet if she still doesn't beat up on him, I'll bet she did before. She's a tough girl competitor. Placed first or second. I think first.
She was a champion, yeah. And Kylie wrestled the other night at that team, for the team duel against Fenimore. She might have wrestled. She didn't wrestle Ian. I'm not sure who she wrestled now. At least I don't think she did.
Rule will be your champion at 113. So there will be a wrestleback. Krapp from Fenimore will wrestle Elliot Biba of Iowa Grant Highland in third place, true second match.
Well, thanks again to some of those sponsors. Citizens First Bank bringing you today's action, located in the surrounding communities, but we focus in on the branch bank in Viroqua. Appreciate their terrific support. Also in Viola, Coon Valley Telecommunications, where you're watching today's broadcast on Channel 14. Countertops by Design, Link Buckles. I tell you what, there is a great place to go. Stop out there on Highway 27. Check out all that he has to offer. Compeer Financial bringing you today's sectional championship round as, of course, they continue to support our agricultural industry. Well, let's take a look at this 120-pound weight class and see who do we have stepping out here onto the mat as they're already up and running. We're going to see Gunnar Wolpat of the Royal team. They're still the Panthers, if I remember right, aren't they?
I believe so.
Yeah, I didn't think they changed anything. Along with Brecken Minch. Oh, we got some fast action going on here in the championship match with those two. And then in third place match, we have Carson Crow of Mineral Point taking on Cobb. That's Tucker Cobb out of Marshall. That's on the right side. Try and focus in on them. You're going to keep an eye on that one, and Carl, and I'll take a look at this championship match. Unless Shelley, you want to call one?
I'm pretty good just watching over here. I'll chime in if I see something cool.
That's great.
You guys are doing fabulous without me.
I just don't want you to feel left out. I'm an equal opportunity person.
I appreciate that, but I'm sure they would rather listen to you and Carl.
Oh, that's funny.
You know how Carl said you have all the knowledge and he has half the knowledge?
Well,
I have, yeah.
I don't know about that now.
Maybe an eighth.
You've been around enough. 4-1 score here with Wopat of Royal. He is out in front of Minch from Fenimore. Wanting to be on the feet. 22 seconds remaining in period number 1. And the wrestlers on the third place match coming back to the center. Who's ahead over there, Carl?
Kroll's ahead. He got a takedown.
Oh, he is. Okay.
He's in the blue singlet.
All right. Here's a shot by Wopat once again. He's in on the legs of Minch. Has Minch on his backside and no points. Ran out of time. Trying to crawl up to the waist and kind of lock in the control, but not able to do so. Flip of the disc says Minch. Well, actually, it said Wopat. Wopat deferred right away. So Minch chose down. He'll look to try and get away. Well, enjoy Culver's of Viroqua on your way home. For any event, stop in on the north side of Viroqua. And our thanks to the DeSoto Wrestling Club. Thanks to the Greeno family. I just have to shoot them an email, and they have just been so kind, the wrestling club, supporting our many broadcasts of high school wrestling.
Well, Cobb had tied it up over in the third place match to start the second period, and then he was in the down position, got the escape, so he leads 3-2. But Kroll is going to get the takedown right on the edge of the mat, so it'll be 4-3 as they reset with Kroll riding in the top position.
Wopat back in referee's position. Looking to break down Minch. Minch, he really is doing a good job of keeping his hips underneath him, but he didn't do a whole much after that. And Lynn Eisensee says, well, we need to have you pick it up a little bit. So he gets warned for stalling. Wopat now following as Minch stands up, trying to turn in and dropping down on that leg. Wopat still in control. We're going to get a warning stalling now on Wopat. Just kind of hanging out there. Royal with a state champion last year in Nolan McKittrick, trying to send they will send 2 wrestlers to state this year. Wopat and Colin McKittrick both have qualified already. Trying to kick out of here. Wopat doing a nice job of crawling back up on top. Otherwise, it would have been another warning. That would have been a point for stalling.
Kroll still leading with 20 seconds to go by a score of 4-3 over Tucker Cobb of Marshall.
My thanks again to the Westby Area School District, Andy Haltz, Athletic Director, Mr. Steve Michaels, our superintendent here in the school system, and of course, Nathan King helping us out here. I appreciate Nathan so much when it comes to getting us up and running and streaming and everything. It's been huge. Thanks, Nathan. Wopat here in period number 3 now, with that 4-1 lead.
Kroll still leading 4-3 as they start the third period. He works from the down position over on mat number 1.
Oh, here's a nice low single. He got in on the ankle, did Wopat, but he's kind of flattened out here, and Minch is trying to turn the corner. If he could lock up the leg, he's got the hip and arm of Wopat. He could come away with the takedown here. There it is. He picks up the takedown and now only trails by 1, 4-3 score. Wopat with a nice shot, but he just didn't, he wasn't able to follow it as Minch was able to stop the hips and then kind of cut the corner on him. Well, there's a warning stalling, and that's the first warning.
No, second.
It was. I kind of thought it was, but
it's tied.
So
now.
It should be tied. Yep, they got the tie up on the board now.
Kroll just got another reversal. He's leading 7-3, 30 seconds left on the third place match.
Then Eisenstein going over just to confirm. Make sure that the score, and it is tied 4-4, that's right. Well, they get that all squared up. And now, "17 seconds to go. Trying to come up with a tilt situation here. Wopat rolls through that one. So Mineral Point win that one over there?
He did.
Sounded like?
Yep.
Okay.
Carson Kroll, Mineral Point. And we're in overtime again.
Another overtime.
That's good. You know that they got the matchups right.
That's very
Pretty
true.
even.
You're right. So here we are in this championship match. It's sudden victory. Wopat had a 4-1 lead, and Minch picked up 3 points in that third and final period, probably all with about a minute and a half left to take the advantage. Well, I'll say he got the advantage of tying things up and getting into overtime. Here's a quick spin around for 2. He snapped and spun at the same time for the takedown. 6-4 the victory.
We have his family sitting right in front of us.
Yeah. I would have never guessed that.
So there will
never.
There will be a
Another wrestleback?
Yep.
Well, Wopat beat Kroll.
Oh, did he?
Yep. So there will not be a wrestleback there. There we go. All right.
So Wopat will be your second.
Back we come. It's Minch, Wopat, and Kroll in that order. Well, we're going to move to 126 pounds, and we're going to say thanks to a couple of those sponsors as soon as we let you know who's out here. It's going to be Colin McKittrick of Royal. This is in the left side. He is going for the championship, facing Sullivan of Mineral Point. Then Lucas, of course, one of your top-ranked wrestlers in the state. He is a junior, McKittrick a sophomore. For third place, it's going to be Brett Birchman of Fenimore taking on Sean Duffy of Riverdale. And right now, Birchman has secured a takedown to lead 2-0. We turn the mic over to Carl Zuby with our championship match.
Well, McKittrick doing a good job fighting off Sullivan so far. But Sullivan's trying to work up the body. He's got it. Now he'll get the takedown. And work along the left side with a head lever and a deep waist. Trying to bar that arm up. Kittrick up to his feet, but they'll go out of bounds.
Well, in this particular weight class, Birchman is looking to try and come up with a win here, and he does. I'm sorry, Carl jumped in here on this, but Birchman picks up the pin, and now he will hope for Sullivan to get the victory, and then there'll be a wrestleback there. Back to you.
Well, right now, Sullivan does have the lead with the takedown. McKittrick working along the outside of the outer cylinder. Working from the down position as Sullivan tries to bar up that close arm, but he'll drop to a deep waist and a head lever. And now up, McKittrick with a failed head throw attempt. Just, there's you're right there at the edge. It's a pretty safe move. If it doesn't go well, you're out of bounds.
You're okay, yeah.
Of course, if it goes well, you're probably still out of bounds. So I guess it's...
That's the tough part. You got to keep your feet in, and
Ooh.
so many times momentum will take you out.
Caution on Sullivan. Got a little antsy in his pantsies.
Well, you're just revved up and ready to go. Waiting for that whistle,
McKittrick quick to his feet, but Sullivan able to bring him back down. Now McKittrick rolls through and catches Sullivan right into a headlock. He's going to get the reversal and 2 near fall. That'll bring him up 4-2. But now Sullivan with an answer back of a reversal of his own, and they'll go out of bounds. Tied up 4-4.
Well, that shows the explosiveness of McKittrick.
Well, that was right at the last second, too.
Yeah, but then that speed of Sullivan to get that reversal with literally a second left. That was pretty crazy.
Sullivan working from the down position. McKittrick kind of lets him up a little bit, locks in that cradle. Doesn't have it locked anymore, but it looks like he's got the wrong leg in. Now he'll switch over to a near side cradle, but Sullivan will stretch out, break his grip. And McKittrick will come back around, drop down to a single. They're right on the edge of the out of bounds. Sullivan still working for that reversal. He'll come around, catch the hip, get 2. Now he'll pull ahead by a score of 6-4.
Thanks to Evinger Equipment, Sales and Service, north side of Varokla. Genuine Telecom in Richland Center bringing you today's action. Thanks to Kirk Lair as well. He is down to Richland Center following the Hornets and River Valley Blackhawks in their sectional tournament. One of the things I noticed with this, Carl, is Sullivan, whatever position he's in, he really uses leverage quite a bit. And he was able to get that leverage to his advantage to get that last reversal that we saw here.
Well, he's tall, he's lanky.
Yeah.
You don't see too many juniors. This was almost all juniors. There was 1 senior and 2 sophomores in that 126-pound bracket.
Uh-huh. Well, thanks again. Well, we got this timeout here as they come back. We'll say thanks to Harchie Lumber in Laval, bringing you today's action. Scott Parrish reminding you, stop out there. They got all kinds of items for you when it comes to, if you're building something, a home, barn, you name it. Well, here's a second caution, Carl. Another one will cost Sullivan a point.
I don't know if that caution was the Mineral Point coach behind him trying to get back over to this side of the mat.
Oh.
Because there really wasn't, I don't know if, he really hadn't even told him to cover yet, I don't think.
Yeah.
McKittrick now with a nice little roll through, but Sullivan able to capitalize on it, gets a half Nelson locked in and kind of reaches the inner thigh almost like a modified spiral ride. He'll bring that crossface up underneath, but McKittrick able to stay on a good base, work hand control, And now he'll come up and out and face. He'll get the escape. He'll bring it to within 1. 6-5 to score. 40 seconds to go, second period, as Sullivan drops down to a single. And he'll look to bring that out. No takedown.
That was a nice little sweep single there by Sullivan.
But McKittrick was going to capitalize on that with a takedown of his own, but he just ran out of room. 30 seconds to go. Nice high crotch by Sullivan. And Fitzpatrick's not going to weasel his way out of it. 8-5 the score. Sullivan extends by 3 now. As Fitzpatrick works hand control. He'll work up. Sullivan looks to reach underneath. He might be looking for a tilt. But Fitzpatrick able to get his arm free and clean.
McKittrick.
What have I been saying?
Fitzpatrick.
There's just too many names.
I hear you.
I've reached the capacity today. Somebody needs to shake me like an Etch-a-Sketch or hit my reset button.
Well, your wife's over across the way, so it won't be her.
We don't want to go to that extreme. Come on now.
Well, they'll start the third period. McKittrick and Sullivan. What have we got? We got somebody leaking?
Blood time.
Yeah. The plug fell out.
It definitely did.
Well, thanks to the Ithaca School District and the Ithaca Weston Wrestling Club for last week's support as well as this week. But again, the Ithaca School District supporting the streaming part of the regional tournament that they hosted, and a terrific job over there. Our thanks also to Coon Creek Feeds, Wayne Crusinga in Coon Valley. Again, in order for there to be a wrestleback, Sullivan would need to win. He's out in front 8-5.
And he'll get the other takedown. He'll work alongside with a deep waist and a head lever. Minute 25.
Laval Telephone, where you're watching from Ithaca all the way up through to the Laval and Cazenovia area. Appreciate their support as we bring you high school wrestling.
Just under a minute to go. Sullivan leading by 5. 10-5 the score over McKittrick of Royal. Sullivan riding that deep waist head lever. Flattens the hips down. Now with a leg Turk and a facelift, he'll look for some cheap back points. Shouldn't say cheap, but
yeah, but that's what we call it, you know, in the practice mats. All right, let's work on that cheap tilt, guys.
Now he's got about 15 seconds to score 5 points. I don't think he's going to do it. So there will be a wrestleback. Sullivan in first. Yeah, at this point, no one cares about stalling.
Yeah.
It's a little too late. So McKittrick will get his chance to face off against Birchman of Fenimore for true seconds.
Well, we take a look here. We move up to 132 pounds. The wrestler's already coming out onto the mat. The third place match is going to be Trevor Paulson of Aquinas, and he is going to be taking on Trapper Natsker from Mineral Point. Meanwhile, the championship match is going to be Mason Welch of Iowa Grant Highland, and his opponent is Ethan Dobbs of Viroqua. I think we should let you do this Dobbs match.
Now that'll work. So Dobbs, again with that funky style of wrestling. Kind of a standing switch. They did award Welsh the takedown. Dobbs working on a reversal. He's got the leg hooked. Never one to kind of count Ethan Dobbs out.
No, I don't think so. He's one of those dangerous wrestlers.
Trying to look for that switch on the left side, but Welsh able to maintain control of that trailing arm.
No score over here on the third place match with Paulson and Navsker.
Dobbs was up to his feet. They're not going to give him the escape. He ran out of room. 49 seconds to go, first period.
Navsker trying to turn the corner here on Paulson, but still no score. Thanks going out to those sponsors. Well, stop in at Legacy Grill down there in Coon Valley. I tell you what a great place to go. Jeff Linzer has all kinds of great sandwiches and stuff for you. Main Street Mobile Mart in Viroqua bringing you today's action. Some fantastic coffee and a excellent little deli over there at Main Street Mobile. Midby's TV and Appliance, that's Mike Bitby on Front Street in Cashton helping us out today.
Dobbs trying to work out the back door meow of the. There he's got it, reaches up, gets a half. He's going to get an escape. And now he'll come down. No points awarded yet. And time will expire.
Apparently the battery or something happened. I don't know what happened over on third place match with Lynn Eisensee, but he looks to both coaches and is pointing to his buzzer saying it didn't go off. So who knows what happened there.
Dobbs working along the right side of Welsh. They're going to call stalling on Dobbs. It's a little strange, but.
Well, apparently he was kind of caught between a rock and a hard place to try and move up a little bit.
Comes around, tries to lock the near side cradle up, drops down to a single leg. But Welsh able to whizzer his way out of it. Brings Dobbs down to his knees, going to hip in. Dobbs out the back door. They're going to give Welsh the takedown. 4-1 the score. Welsh tries to lock up that cradle, hips into it, puts Dobbs on his back. Dobbs works his way out of it. They're going to give 2 near fall to Welsh. 6-1 the score.
Thanks to Lynn's Home Center out of Cashton. One of the most complete hardware stores in the area.
Oh, they're going to call a slam on Paulson from Aquinas. Came down hard. 17 seconds to go in Dobbs' match.
Yeah, Lynn did signal 1 red, I thought. Didn't he?
I think so.
We'll wait and see here. There's still no score up on the board, so maybe he didn't.
Dobbs will get his choice to start the third period. He trails by 5, 6-1 the score to Mason Welsh of Iowa Grant Highland. He's going to go neutral. Dobbs proficient in Greco, so he's not afraid to give the other guy some airtime.
Or work at it anyways.
Works in on that Russian tie around the right side of Welsh. Now he gets tripped up. Welsh has not been awarded the takedown, but Dobbs will come around. That's where that hip position comes into play. 6-3 the score, minute 20 to go. Dobbs looking to get some back points. 3 would tie it up. He's got a minute 12 to do it. They're going to look around that minute mark, though. If he can't get it by then, it's time to let him go.
Yeah, right, exactly. We got a 2-0 score here as Mineral Point able to pick up a reversal and take the lead in the third period here.
50 seconds to go.
Mineral Point with
Dobbs got a
back
Merkel
points.
locked up, but there's just not enough room.
Knopfsker is going to increase his lead to 4-0.
.30 seconds to go. Dobbs has got to get into. He's got 3 points to make up just to tie the match. Drop through, swing and a miss on Dobbs' part. He'll give up the reversal. 8-3.
A lot of leverage over here on third place match. Knopfsker with the cradle.
So Welsh will win by a score of 8-3. If Knopfsker wins, there will not be a wrestleback. And Knopfsker is ahead, right? 7-0.
Right, he's up in the match. Thanks to Nicolati Construction. That's Mike Nicolati, the best kept secret in La Crosse County in our area, with Mike Nicolati, and what a tremendous job he continues to do. Well, Knopfsker is going to win 7-0.
So there would be no wrestleback then at 132?
No.
Well, I guess had I waited a moment, they would have told me.
Well, let's take a look here.
Guess I need to be patient too, huh, Ken?
There you go. At 138 pounds. Thanks going out to Nordic Lanes, where you're watching on their channel 14. And of course, be sure to check out all their great tasting pizzas and much more throughout the week. At 138 pounds championship match, it will be Taryn Riley of Mineral Point coming in 33-2, facing Linder. This is Caden Linder of Iowa Grant Highland. His record is 35-9. For the third place match, it's going to be Tristan Stelt of Fenimore. He's a freshman taking on senior in Dominic Hansen of Westby. We'll keep an eye on that one. As far as our local area and our Channel 14 viewing folks, Stelt trying to come up with a front headlock. He is able to, whoops, there we go. He is able to lock into it, but Hansen is able to get out. Carl, why don't you take that championship match also, and I'll cover Hanson here with our local folks.
Will do. We're getting ready for a stalemate call over here, so maybe.
2-0 score with Stelt on top with the takedown. North Crawford Seneca Wrestling Club bringing you today's action. Thanks to Eric and Ashley Haiti for their support.
Riley has pulled ahead with a 2-0 lead with a takedown over Linder of Iowa Grant Highland.
Stelt has picked up a armbar series and some near fall has been met here. We'll see if it's going to be a 2 or a 3 once that particular hold is broke. It is a 3. And he's out in front 5-0. Time going short there with around 15 seconds. Now 10 seconds left here in that first period of action. Well, thanks to the fine folks at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Find the location on the north side of Viroqua, up in La Crosse on the south side. Actually, there's a couple stores around there. Toma, Prairie du Chien. And our thanks to Organic Valley. Check out their store in the large facility there by Cashton. And of course in Lafarge.
Riley with a reversal just a few moments into the second period. He jumped up now to a 4-0 lead over Linder of Iowa Grant. Linder now on the board from a locked hands from Riley. Under a minute to go for second period. 4-1 the score.
It's now 9-0 in favor of Stelt of Fenimore over Dominic Hansen of Westby. Stelt trying to work some more with a tilt, but that just kept right on going, so no points. Stelt now picking up a tilt, and it was only a 1 count. Time runs out. Period number 3 coming up. Tristan Stelt out in front of Dominic Hansen, 9-0.
We are just beginning the third period with Linder in the down position. Taryn Riley of Mineral Point leading the match by a score of 4-2. But now Linder with a reversal will tie it up 4-4 just 10 seconds into the third period. Riley with a reversal of his own will edge up 6-4 as a minute 20 remain in the third period. in the championship match here at 138 pounds.
Well, Stout's going to pick up a pin over Dominic Hansen, so he will go on to the state tournament. Now he will be looking for, well, he needs Riley to win, right? Where am I at here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Riley is currently ahead by a score of 6-4. Give Linder a point for, I believe, stalling or fleeing the mat, something.
Okay.
6-5 the score.
So Lindner,
If Riley wins, then Stelt will wrestle Linder. And right now, Riley is leading 6-5. Little dogfight along the outer cylinder. 5 seconds remain. Oh, can't do that, Mr. Linder.
Yeah.
It's an act of desperation on the part by Linder. So Riley will be your champion. And Linder will face off against Stelt for a wrestleback for second place.
That was 6-5, right?
Yes.
is it 6-5 or 7-5?
Oh, yeah,
7-5.
7-5.
Yeah,
would've
that's
got a
what I
point.
thought.
You would have got a point for that.
Yep, 7-5, your final score on that match. So there will be a wrestleback with Stelt and Linder at 138 pounds. We'll move to 145 pounds. And we're going to be watching Garrett Vantlin of Westby as he comes out onto the mat. He is going to be wrestling Caden Hahn of Fenimore for third place. The winner going to state. Meanwhile, the championship match is going to be Robert Tate Flagey from Aquinas taking on Riley Wannick of the Riverdale Chieftains. We'll stay with you on that championship side once again there, Carl, and I'll keep track of Vantlin.
Yep. Flagey early takedown, 12 seconds in, so he leads 2-0.
No score over here on the third place match yet with Vantlin and Hahn.
Wannick able to get an escape, but then Flagey with the takedown again. 4-1 the score.
Little hand fighting going on here, trying to get position with Hahn and Vantlin, but neither wrestler really, going to the full commitment, you might say.
Robert Flagey of Aquinas, your champion at 145 pounds.
133 pin time. Well, we'll concentrate on this third place match. We'll also say thanks to Premier Co-op, the corporate office in Mount Horror, but you'll find the Ace Hardware and Cenex Gasoline right here in Westby. Thanks to Portland Implement, located outside of Cashton, right there on Highway 27, Kubota, and much more for your equipment needs. Ray's Gas and Goodies as you drive into Cashton. Stop in there, he'll fill up your vehicle. You don't even have to get out of your car or truck, whatever. And our thanks, excuse me, to Richland Grant Telephone in the Blue River area. Vatlin.
If Vatlin wins this match, there will not be a wrestleback.
Well, he picked up a takedown and now a reversal right away by Hahn. So 2-2.
All that work and it's still tied.
Still tied. Now Vatlin gets away. 3-2. Well, the takedown was there, and then just like that, Hahn was able to get his hips out and pick up that reversal. .40 seconds to go here in period number 2. With Flagy's win, Vatlin would need to win here in order to have a wrestleback. Hahn shooting in, and he'll get the 2. Whoops, forgot to move the camera again. I get too wrapped up in this sometimes.
I understand that feeling.
That'll be the end of the period, and Hahn has a 4-3 advantage. He'll choose the down position to begin period number 3. Vatlin coming in with the tight waist with that left arm. He'll try to control and keep Hahn on the mat. Hahn, hand control, up on his feet, and cuts through for 1. Up by 2 is Hahn. Hahn, a senior. 34-15 is his record. Might even be 35 now. Well, he picked up a loss. There's 1, and then, yeah, that was right. First time, 34. One thing with Fenimore, they really do keep pretty good position on their takedowns when they're on their feet. Tough to get through their defense. Here's a shot by Vatlin. Hahn comes up over the top here. Trying to get that stalemate, Carl.
I'll say though, got to watch the head there.
Yeah.
Oh, stop.
High bridge.
Oh, that looked painful from my point of
It
view.
looked like he kicked him in the back of the head is what it looked like.
Oof.
Hahn picks up the win, 7-3. Well, let's take a look at 152 pounds. Our thanks going out to some of those sponsors as well. How about the Riverbank bringing you today's action? You'll find Riverbank branches in Westby and Coon Valley. Scenic Bluffs Community Health with chiropractic, dental, and medical care. Cashton area, Sealand's Carpet Land. That's Tim Sealand and his great crew, reminding you that you can stop in, free estimates and much more here in Coon Valley, and also on the north side of Viroqua, the 3 facilities. It is Sleepy Hollow bringing you today's high school sectional tournament.
Well, these should be a couple of good matches at 152 pounds. We have Colin O'Neill of Cashton and Emerson Mullen of Iowa Grant Highland, the third place match, and Joseph Pinkey of Aquinas and Aiden Brzezinski of DeSoto in the championship match.
Yeah, the 2 neighbors. Next door neighbors, really. That's always fun, huh? Well, and I do think that they probably worked out together up at Law and other places, so, it's tough when you got to wrestle a friend and somebody who, they know each other pretty well.
Yeah, this is where you've got to dig something out of the back pocket they haven't seen before.
Pretty much, yeah. There's a nice high single leg, and bringing Moan down to the mat was O'Neill. He'll take the early lead 2-0.
Coach Johnson giving some encouragement.
Oh, yeah. O'Neill runs Moan off the mat. Moan was kind of like, well, wait a minute. You can't run me off like that.
Well, he did.
He did. You're right. Bringing him back down to the mat.
Brzezinski with a nice high crotch, but
Time runs out.
the bell rang.
Now they're going to give a point here to Moan, technical violation, running him out of bounds. Do it once, but can't do it twice.
Well, Pinky Brzezinski match, second period started with both wrestlers on their feet.
I wonder who had their choice there.
I believe Brzezinski did.
Oh, okay.
Pinky tying up the arms of Brzezinski. Brzezinski with a nice high crotch attempt, but same kind of story as before, is a little too close to the out of bounds area.
Still 2-1 score here with O'Neill and Moan. Now Moan will have hand control. He'll break away. Tying this match at 2 apiece.
Brzezinski with that high crotch again, bringing Pinky right down. No control over the hips of either wrestler. 40 seconds to go, second period, as we still remain scoreless. Brzezinski tries to come out the back door, but Pinky drops down to an ankle, tries to roll through. Brzezinski's going to try and go up for a crossface. We're watching the knee of Brzezinski right now. They've given him the takedown. And out of bounds.
Clock is still running, folks.
No, I guess they didn't.
Oh,
That was
they
another.
didn't?
That was the
Oh,
other
okay.
whistle.
That was the other whistle?
Now they're out of bounds.
Okay.
Pinky tried to roll through.
I heard that whistle, and I'm like, wait a
Boy,
minute.
can you tell which match we're all watching? O'Neill's match is tied up 2-2.
Yeah, he's just trying to figure out a way to get through that defense once again on Moan. Moan he just stays in great position and not allowing a whole lot going on. Here comes O'Neill, but Moan able to snap and spin away from that one.
Pinky electing to start the third period in the down position. So Brzezinski covers and they start the third period. Brzezinski looks to body lock and staff up Pinky. Pinky able to sit up through. Brzezinski able to keep it.
O'Neill in the down position to start this third period. Moan is looking to try and dig out a bar arm situation. He has Colin O'Neill flat on his stomach. Now O'Neill is able to get back to his base. Well, thanks to Snowflake Ski and Golf, Steve Clements and the crew down there at Timber Coulee, Southwest Technical College in Fenimore. A great place to go. Pick up some credits, maybe associate degree. Here's a warning now on O'Neill. And our thanks to, as long as we have a Aquinas wrestler out there on the mat, how about Stanek Dental, Dr. Erica Stanek, wishing all the best to the Blue Golds. And of course, she has a special tie going on here with the head coach, her husband, Deke Stanek.
Well, Brzezinski electing to give Pinky one escape instead of the possibility of a reversal. So they're going to fight the last 45 seconds of the third period on their feet. Pinky almost had a takedown right on the edge of the mat. You guys can hear the yells of the number 2 over the rest of the crowd, but it's pretty evident with the earmuffs on.
Little timeout. They're checking out O'Neill and Moan. So we'll be able to concentrate on your match, Carl, for a couple seconds.
Well, Pinky went for a throw, and it was a swing and a miss. Brzezinski's going to get another takedown to edge his lead up 4-1 with 15 seconds to go in the 152-pound championship match. Brzezinski will be your winner. 4-1 the score over Joseph Pinky of Aquinas.
Well, a real nice match there. Congratulations to Aiden. He moves on to the state tournament. This is what, 3 in a row now for him?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah, I don't know that he made it as a freshman, but he was knocking on the door as a freshman.
So if O'Neill wins, there will be a wrestleback for second place. O'Neill is leading by a score of 4-2.
Mr. Johnson just having a discussion with the official as they were leaving the mat.
I saw that.
Well, when he stood up and they had he had the arm trap, he had an arm bar, and Lynn stopped the match for potentially dangerous, and he questioned it but didn't see that far side.
Yeah. O'Neill's going to win 4-3 and punch his ticket to the state tournament. How about that? Well, we will have a wrestle back. O'Neill and Pinky have not wrestled, so that'll be a matchup coming up. we'll have that one for you and a little bit later on here this afternoon. So a 4-3 victory for O'Neill propels him to the state tournament. He'll get another chance to wrestle. Let's take a look at what we have at 160 pounds. We have a Viroqua wrestler out here on the mat in Austin Winker taking on Wyatt Anand from Fenimore. That'll be an interesting matchup there, a senior versus a sophomore. And also the championship match, we've got another Aquinas Blue Gold and a wrestler out there in Hartgrove taking on Meese of Riverdale. Couple of juniors. Well, I'll keep an eye on the championship match. I'm sure you want to watch how Austin is doing.
Well, Austin with a nice high crotch, turned the corner. He'll get the first takedown of the match, 2-0 the score. As a minute 5 remains in the first period. Austin looking to punch his first ticket to the state tournament.
No score here on the championship match, a stalemate. They'll go back up on top once again.
The Winker will give up the escape and work from the feet again, 2 on the score. Said Anand, a sophomore, came into the tournament today 11-10. Winker, a senior, coming in at 26-11.
Anand has been on a bit of a roll, though. Pulled off some good wins at that SWC, SWAL conference tournament. And of course, then, qualifying as a number 2. Coming in behind Ashton Meese, who is out here on the mat, wrestling Hartgrove, and no score. Meese has his choice, and he says neutral. Throughout his career, Ashton has been just a very solid takedown kind of person. Well, and I say that, Hartgrove, not too bad either. He gets a kind of a high crotch shot, almost a sweeping single in one way, and he'll score the first points.
Well, Winker works from the top position to start the second period. He leads by a score of 2-1. Winker may have gotten away with one there right on the edge of the outer cylinder.
I didn't see. Neither did Mr. Eisensee.
Nope.
Here's Meese with a nice reversal, tying things up at 2 apiece. Under 50 seconds to go in this second period of action.
Winker in trouble. Anand able to hit a switch along the right-hand side and come around, get 2 for the reversal, and take the lead 3-2 as there's a minute 5 remains in the second period.
.32 seconds remaining in period number 2 with Meese and Hartgrove. They come back to the center of the mat. Hartgrove spiraling up on his feet, tripoding up. Meese with a nice switch. He goes to the single leg lift and brings Hartgrove back to the mat. And they'll roll out of bounds.
30 seconds to go. Austin Winker trailing by 1 as he works from the bottom position. He's got to be careful there because if he just kind of sits like that, he's going to get warned for stalling. And Lynn is getting in position. There it is. I shouldn't talk like this. Because as soon as I start saying something, it's like, oh, yeah.
You can kind of read him, though.
He heard you.
Hargrove's choice, he says neutral. He doesn't want to be down underneath anymore with me, so he'd rather be on his feet. Can't blame him there.
Well, Winker elects to start third period in the neutral position.
Well, Hargrove with a nice shot quickly comes in on the attack, and he'll get the 2.
Well, Winker's got to get to work. He's got to set something up. He had that first takedown of the match, too. So he's got to be a little bit confident in the fact that he's got moves that'll work.
Right. Yeah, you got to believe in yourself right now.
But I don't know if it's timing, if he's afraid that he can't keep on to him. And Anand's got to be a little bit wary of the fact that he can't protect his lead by stalling.
Right. Ashton Meese picks up a nice reversal and ties this match up at 4 apiece. 50 seconds to go. He's looking for a tilt. Hargrove stands up. Meese able to bring him back down to the mat, trying to get around behind, trying to control the head here as Hargrove stands up and now go out of bounds. Is there one technical violation pushing him out of bounds?
Under 30 seconds to go. They are going to warn Anand for stalling. So one more and that could tie the match. 24 seconds to go. Winker's got to get something moving.
Yeah, gotta do some shooting here. Austin's mom and dad are over there giving him encouragement as well.
Well, you got time for one really good shot here. That's what you got. But you got to get it set up and go.
Yep, but if Anand keeps backing up like that.
There go, Austin, come on.
It's exactly what he's doing, too. You know, and you've got to be more aggressive than that. Oh, they tied it. They tied it. Into overtime. Tied it at the last second.
I think his initial step was back, and that's why he did that.
Yep. 2 seconds left. You've got to be forward. You've got to wrestle offensive.
8-4 score here. Hargrove is going to come away with a hard-fought victory over Ashton Meese of Riverdale. 8-4 your score. Now we'll concentrate here.
Anand's in on a front headlock. Winker able to fight back up to his feet. Fenimore coach going, he was stalling too.
Yep.
Saw him do it, Mom.
Thanks
He hit me.
Thanks to St. Joe's Equipment, Richland Center, Lacrosse, and the Wilton area. Bringing you today's action.
Come on.
Dogfight. Winker's got to work. He's not up past the hips yet, folks. You can't give it to him.
Yeah.
Got to work up past the hips. No, out of bounds now.
Yep.
Read your rule books, people. 5 seconds to go in the first overtime. Now both wrestlers have to go on the attack. And they're just going to stare at each other.
Or just stand there and look at each other.
So I guess we'll just take this opportunity to catch our breath.
Go into that 30-second periods. Thanks to the Shawan Company, Jim Shawan, reminding you of Stump Dodge Bash, and of course the Marketplace, a great grocery store down there in the Gays Mills area, just outside of Gays Mills. We appreciate their wonderful support. And the Torkelson Funeral Home in Cashion. We thank them for all that they continue to do. Well, remember, you got to keep wrestling here.
Doesn't matter. They wrestle them out. Again, people. So they'll finish this 10 seconds to go. So now Winker will get his choice. He'll either choose top or bottom. He'll choose bottom. So he has to get.
He has to get up and get out of there.
He's got to get an escape and a takedown or a reversal to go to sudden death.
Come on, Austin.
He'll give him the escape. And now he's got to get in. He's got to turn the corner. You can't sit there.
Come on,
You've
Austin.
got to go. You've got to go. Stalling. Or stalemate.
Stalemate. Come on, Austin, you don't have time.
5 seconds. He's going to give it a valiant effort, but 5-4 your score in double overtime. So there will be a wrestleback between Mies and Anand.
Wow.
It was a tough battle.
Well, we're going to move to 170 pounds. Our thanks going out to Tractor Central in between Westby and Viroqua for all your John Deere needs. There's the place to go. At 170 pounds, it's going to be David Moline from Aquinas taking on Bo Hansen of Mineral Point. This should be a dandy match. And meanwhile, in the third place match, it's going to be David Fargen of Ithaca Weston taking on Nathan Blashik from Fenimore. So your third place match, the big match as far as trying to get somebody to the state tournament. We'll pick up on this Ithaca Weston match. And Carl will have you keep an eye on that championship match here.
I will do so.
A couple of real good wrestlers right there.
Moline and Hansen.
Moline has been ranked, I think, if I remember right, #1 at this weight class most of the year, if not all year. Hansen is probably in the 3 or 4 range with the rankings, something like that. No score on the third place match here either.
Moline leading by a score of 2-1 with 22 seconds to go. Hansen in on a shot right now. Moline whizzer and trying to roll through. It's kind of a dogfight with 10 seconds to go.
Moline showed some tremendous balance on Tuesday night in matches. In fact, they bumped him up to 182, if I remember correct. And that was just nuts what we saw with him, what he was able to do. No score at the end of first period with the Farjan-Blaschke match.
Hanson starting the second period in the down position. Moline looking to stack Hanson up. The far wrist trapped underneath as he settles his hips in and the pin.
Wow. Farjan does pick up an escape. He'll lead 1-0. A 32-second pin time.
2:32.
Excuse me.
Second period.
Second period. I thought we were still in the first. I don't know why. Thanks going out to the Westby Area School District. Again, we appreciate their support. They actually set things up so we could do the streaming and everything. Just a tremendous effort there on their part. We really, really thank them. Westby Wrestling Club bringing you today's action. We appreciate their support and wish them the best of luck throughout the tournament series. And Vernon Acres, located on the north side of Viroqua when it comes to senior living care. 1-0 score here. Moline and Blaschke. I don't know if it's Blaschke or Blaschke. I'm not sure which one. I probably said both at different times.
Well, you were right one of the times then.
Maybe.
Well, even a broken clock's right twice a day.
Yeah. Both wrestlers, well, they're kind of shying. I want to say they're shying away from each other, but they're not really, kind of getting locked up on anything. Nor have they committed to take a shot.
They're just content dancing at the moment.
Right now, time runs out. We'll move to period number 3 in a 1-0 score here. David Farjan of Ithaca Weston out in front of Nathan Blaschke from Fenimore. Farjan in the top position as Blaschke said, I'll take down. High single leg here by Farjan, trying to bring Blaschke down to the mat. Whizzer situation with Blaschke though.
Farjan's going to get warned for stalling.
Yeah, he's got to get him going here somehow. Trying to get a body lock. And there's your warning. And there's a point. So Farjan must have been warned before and I didn't see it.
Well, he warned him on the way up with the single.
Oh, he did.
And then, yeah. Now he's going to get it again.
Wow. Yeah, I totally missed the first one then. Now it's 2-1 in favor of Blaschke.
And now Farjan just says, enough with it. Tired of giving up points.
Give him the escape now. A quick snap and trying to chase around is Blaschke. He's got the 2. And just like that, it's 5-1. And we're in the 40-second range of this match being complete. One technical violation. Okay.
The clock is still going.
Ah, yeah, it is.
Don't worry, Stelt's got it under control. He spent more time on the mat than some of the wrestlers have tonight.
I would have to agree with that statement.
Passionate.
Yes, that's the word we're using.
aggressively passionate.
Well, let's see how many, if they put seconds back on, or are they just going to count the seconds?
So it should be about 26, 25, 26, something like that.
5-2 score here. Nathan Blaschke now on top here and in referee's position as well. Looking to stand up. He's got a Peterson roll here. Is Farjan. He's got the reversal. But he did not get any back points.
No back points.
Now 9 seconds remain. Blaschke picks up the win. Final score 6-4.
And Hansen has already beat Blaschke. So what does that mean?
I'm writing, and I got to look here. So Hansen, then there is a wrestleback then, right? No, Hansen did. No wrestleback.
Hansen won.
No
so
wrestleback.
Hansen would be the
Number 2 spot.
number 2 spot.
Yep. Well, we're going to move into that 182-pound weight class, and they're up and running here, ready to go on this championship match. It's going to be Jacob Manning of Ithaca Weston. He steps out onto the mat, and he is going to be facing Riley Clark. And right now, Manning trying to get after the first takedown, but Clark able to fight that off. On the third place match, it is going to be Gali from Lancaster taking on Wolf of Fenimore. They've seen each other a few times. Clark comes in on a single leg, has the leg up in the air on Manning. Manning with the wizard trying to step off. Wizard still there? Nope, they're going to get the 2 takedown. Manning will get the reversal. Well, he had just enough for the takedown, but Manning was there, got out on the side and picked up the 2 for the reversal, and it's even at 2 apiece.
Well, Wolf has taken the lead with the first takedown of the match on the third place over Galley of Lancaster.
Manning trying to arm chop here as Clark spirals back up on top, now stands up. Manning will let him go. Clark tries to come in, but Manning able to fend off that shot. A 3-2 score. Here comes Manning in looking for a double leg, but Clark posting out and sprawling back, looking for a front headlock. Got to bring him down to the mat. No takedown just yet. Clark will get the 2. Manning trying to stand up with some hand control here, but time will run out. Five two-year score. Riley Clark of Aquinas out in front.
Cameron Wolf of Fenimore is going to go into the second period leading by a score of 4-1.
Take a look here. I think it was, I think Clark deferred. Manning in the down position here, and we got some question. Probably on the computer, it looks like, watching, looking over there at Steve Nestigan there. Our thanks going out to Vernon Communications Cooperative, where you're watching on Channel 14. Be sure to watch the rebroadcast on the school channels and on Channel 14 later on. Hopefully, I'll have it up and running for next week. we'll be down in the state tournament, so I got to try and get it done tomorrow.
You're going to have a busy day, I think.
It will be. Thanks to Vernon, Richland, and Scenic Rivers Electric Cooperatives. Still some discussion going on here. Not sure what it's all about. Maybe it's the choice. But thanks to the co-op, your Touchstone Energy co-ops, bringing you affordable electrical energy. Thanks to Westby Oil. Todd, Tina, Eric, and Ryan. Wrestling families there. Westby Oil, 637-2200, the number to call. And our thanks to the Viroqua Dental Center helping us out today. Dr. Leanne Klum and family. Manning looks to stand up. Clark trying to follow here. Manning with hand control, and Clark goes right down into a single leg. He'll lift, and he's got Manning's arm trapped. Got to get back to his base here.
Wolf still leading by 2, 5-3 the score. 20 seconds to go, second period.
Clark picks up a 2 near fall on a very quick count. Now trying to get a tilt here. Looks like he might have a tilt. Manning is able to get the reversal. 2 near fall and then 2 reversal. 9-4 your score here. They'll go out of bounds, back to the center with 54 seconds remaining. Hard switch by Clark.
Wolf giving up the escape. 5-4 the score over Galley at Lancaster. Now both wrestlers on their feet.
Back to the center here with Manning and Clark. Manning trying to stand up. Wanted to look for a roll here. Not able to get that as Clark sat back on him.
Oh, he reached in for that Granby.
Yeah.
Wasn't quite there.
Well, just a touch quick was all. That's what I would say.
Minute left to go in third place match. 5-4 the score. Both wrestlers still on their feet.
11-4 your score here in the championship match with Clark leading. His choice, he'll take the down position. Clark is coming around. He'll pick up the 2 for the reversal and now has a major decision at 13-4.
Oh, they just tied the match up. Wolf got called for stalling, gave Golly a point to tie it, and then Golly got a takedown with 10 seconds left. Now he leads 7-5.
And we could look to have a wrestleback if this continues the way it's going. Manning trying to come around. He'll pick up the reversal. So we're going to wind up Golly in third place. If Clark wins, he'll be a wrestleback. Timeout there now with Manning. Looks like he's got a bloody lip or something there. So our thanks with the VFW of Viroqua bringing you today's action. We appreciate all that they have continued to do to help us out.
You know, Ken, I remember when Jacob was much smaller.
Oh my goodness.
And he would come up and sit by us during state wrestling.
The state
tournaments.
wrestling, yep. Him and Lincoln would come up, sit behind us there, yep.
And now look at him.
I know.
A senior.
Yeah.
Where in the heck did time go?
It's, I'm just thinking that myself. Well, thanks again to the VFW. Also, the Viroqua Dental Center. Dr. Leon Klum reminding you they're located on the north side behind Sleepy Hollow. Clark stands up. Manning trying to bring him back down to the mat. Now a warning stalling here on Jacob. Jacob trying to come up with a standing cradle, but Clark kept that head straight up, which was the only thing that he could do. That was the best thing for him to do. We're down to 30 seconds in the match. Clark in on the leg once again. Manning trying to roll him through, but too good a position on that one. Clark picks up another 2. Time running out. That'll be the end of the match here. Clark picks up the win. He is a 14-6 winner, and we will have a wrestleback at 182 pounds. Well, we take a look here. Our thanks again going out to all those sponsors. We are going to move to 195 pounds. The Viroqua Wrestling Club bringing you today's action. Appreciate their terrific support here and all that they have helped us do over the years. And they continue on doing so. On the championship match at 195 pounds, it is going to be Ryan McCartney of Lancaster, a junior coming in at 39 and 7. And he winds up on the bottom here with Dorota of Isle Grant Highland. Dorota comes in with a tremendous record of 40 and 2. He's a senior. He picks up a quick takedown, and so does, speaking of a takedown and a pin, Jed Scallon. We don't even get a chance to talk about him. He is on his way to the state tournament. Scallon picks up a win, and he will possibly have a wrestleback here if Dorota can pick up the win himself over here on the championship match. He's close to getting a pin. McCartney in a tough spot here with Dorota. Oh, nice effort there to scoot up and over. Eight, nothing your score. And they're going to rotate out of bounds, so come back to the center here on that attempted switch by McCartney. That'll be the end of the period. Well, we will have some wrestlebacks. We know, and we'll stay on the air as much as, we're going to stay on because we're all the way up through, and we will have one at 182 with Jacob Manning at Ithaca Weston. So that's one of the, our viewing area. So we'll cover all those. Did you drive the bus today again, Carl?
Yeah, I did.
I wondered that.
So I may have to sneak out before everything's completely done. And
I was kind of thinking you might have to do that. That's understandable.
of course, sneaking out of where we're at right now is not.
That's not.
Yeah, that's a challenge.
Yeah, that's not possible.
It's not going to be sneaky.
I'm probably gonna. Here's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna see if Dave will run the camera for me. I'm gonna step out just for a moment since you're probably gonna have to leave. So you take over for me.
I can do that.
Big shoes to fill, Carl. Now we got blood time going on right now, so.
Yeah. Dorota on his way to a possible tech fall. Minute 14 to go, second period, leading 11-0 over McCartney of Lancaster.
So this is the one, this is that man. So you got to try and keep him in the middle.
Dorota looking for an Iowa. He's going to step and spin, and he's got it. He let go. He's going to give up. Nothing just yet. We'll see how this plays out. He's able to bring McCartney back down to the mat. No change in control. And now with leg turk and a facelift is Dorota. Three near fall will bring it up to 14-0. And one more point will stop the match. And this will be it. Dorota by tech fall. McCartney there will be a wrestleback. McCartney will wrestle Scallon for the 195-pound wrestleback. So we'll move on up to 220 pounds. Marshall Self of Ithaca Weston will face off against Cameron Winkers of Fenimore for first place. And we will see Nathan Woodhouse and Jackson Kamenzenter from Iowa Grant Highland. So we'll follow Woodhouse's match.
I'll try to keep my eyes peeled on Self's match.
I'm not sure if Woodhouse, normally a 95-pound wrestler, wrestling up at 220 to try and better his odds of a state berth.
If I'm remembering correctly,
wrestled,
he wrestled 220, I think, last week.
I want to say he may have wrestled 195 at the Lee Griffin.
Maybe.
Because he wrestled Hadley. But Hadley did wrestle some 220 right away. I think that was more December-ish. Well, Winkers almost spladling Self Self still in on that right leg of Winkers. Woodhouse and Kevin Zinter still on their feet. Wow. Winkers with the head throw. And he's got that headlock in. Self trying to roll through. Winkers hip down has now readjusted. They're looking for the pin. He's got 23 seconds to try and get something to happen. He's got it in, locked in tight.
He's got to settle back a little bit. There it is. Wow.
So Winkers will be your champion. So if Woodhouse wins this match, there will be a wrestleback. If Cameron Zenter, Chemnitzer, I'm having a heck of a time with that name. It's not Norwegian.
No, it's not. It's Chemnitzer.
Chemnitzer.
Yeah. That's the way we were saying it before, so. So Winkers with the pin. Did you get a pin time or no?
I didn't.
Okay.
It was within the first 2 minutes.
Quick. That's
First period pin. Okay.
If that helps.
We'll just put first period.
Minute 30 to go, second period. So the boys over there started on their feet for the second period. Chemnitzer trying to lock up kind of a standing front head. Woodhouse tried for a high crotch. Right along the edge of that outer cylinder. They're not going to give him the takedown.
the coach thinks it should have been too, just in case you were wondering.
Well, there's a good portion of the gym that was saying it. .25 seconds to go, second period.
Ken?
Yeah.
Winkers from Fenimore had a fall at 1:45.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Boy, if the other guy chooses neutral for the third period.
Slow dancing?
You're like a middle school dance out there.
Yeah.
Well, they're just, they're just so cautious. When you
respectful of the others.
Yeah.
Well, Woodhouse is going to go down. I think Woodhouse has given up a little bit of leverage and reach. He's a little shorter than his opponent. Ooh, that crossface was.
It looked.
Wasn't on a left field, but it was
Yeah.
past the shortstop.
Yeah. You could see it coming, that's for sure. I don't know if Nathan could, but we sure could.
He felt it.
Woodhouse trying to get out from underneath, but not able to get that switch going. Chemnitzer able to follow.
A little high if he can, Woodhouse can shake him down. Tried for that, but Woodhouse didn't get stuck with that cradle. in near fall criteria. And Ken Vitzner will get the pin.
No wrestle back there.
No wrestle back.
Well, we're going to move into the 285-pound weight class. And a local favorite for the host school with Dylan Nottestead out here on the championship side. He will face Preston Horahan from Aquinas. Meanwhile, it will be Austin Culpet of Cashton. He is facing off with Marchwick. As Caleb, I wonder if these two have wrestled somewhere in the past. They might have.
Where was the wrestler from that beat Nottestead at Bi-State?
Stoughton.
Stoughton.
Yeah, that was, I can see the dad. He'll come to me.
2-0 lead for Marchwick. Is that right?
Marchwick.
Yep. Over on mat 1.
Empey was the wrestler from
Stoughton.
Stoughton, yeah. His dad is one of the co-head coaches. Bob Empey is one of the coaches. How many, Shelly, do you know how many wrestlebacks we've got?
I can sure give it a count here while you're.
That'd be great. Nathan is
talking.
asking about, we're checking. We may have to drop this particular one. Here is pinning combination. There it is. Nottestead picks up the pin in 121.
113, 126, 138, 145, 152, 160.
Sounds like about
182,
7 or so.
195.
7? Wow. Okay, about 8 of them then. All right. Culpet taken down again here by Marchwick, and now he goes into a pinning combination. Austin trying to get out of this one. It's a tough one. Tough spot to be in. Time goes off. Austin comes back to the center here. They'll flip the disc. And Austin will, he'll defer. Marchwick
Just over a minute to go. 7-1 still the score. Culpet trying to run that arm bar. He's going to run out of real estate.
still has time, but tough one again here with Marchwick. Now they go out of bounds. Yeah, I apologize for I probably got off kilter. I was trying to, I'm texting with Nathan because we've probably got was kind of thinking in about 10 minutes we might lose the YouTube site that we have going on, and if we need to reset, and then we're trying to make sure we can get to everybody with that. Try to get everybody that information, so hopefully we can get that stream back up and running.
Leo trying to run that arm bar. He's got the head step, but they're going to run out of time. We'll see. It's Colpitt's choice. He elects to choose. He's going to go top. Looks like he's going to choose top over Marchwick.
He probably doesn't want to be down underneath. Marchwick has some pretty good pinning combinations, and Colpitt has one also. Going for that head lever. Oh, be careful.
Watching that arm.
There was your chicken wing.
Was that the spicy one, Ken?
That would have been the spicy one, yeah. If it was if he would have earned a point, if Marshall would have got a point, that's the spicy one. This was mild, so
okay.
no points given. So.
Oh, careful.
Oh, Colpitt's going to get trapped underneath.
No.
Marchwick with the pin. So Marchwick lost to Horicon.
Marchwick
So no
will get
wrestleback.
third, and Horahan will get second.
Yeah, no wrestlebacks there, so that'll help us a little bit.
Well, I will have to bow out from today's events and get things